Can Russia beat US in a war attempt? Hey, when I come in red, the matter is red and it's hot. Hello for the number one African YouTube channel. Welcome to the studio. On the case of Ukraine, Russia. Hey, did I just say Ukraine? Hey, Adembebo Sugar. These people, they give me wahala. On the case of Ukraine, Russia, peace talk, the latest update that is on the line. Let's watch.
President Trump has told the US broadcaster NBC that he's very angry with Russia's Vladimir Putin for questioning the credibility of Ukraine's president. His comments mark a sharp change of tone from his normal stance towards Moscow. Donald Trump told an NBC reporter the Russian president's comments about Volodymyr Zelensky were not going in the right direction.
The war between Russia and Ukraine has dragged on for several years, but could a peace deal finally be in sight? The US is pushing for a negotiation, and President Donald Trump has stepped in with a bold approach. Let's break it down. Now, as we speak currently, EU and the US officials speaking at a press conference. These are the details. Right now, peace talks are at critical point. The European Union has urged Russia to agree to a ceasefire, pushing for the return of deported Ukrainians, children, and the release of prisoners of war. But there is a problem. Russia's negotiators have hinted that a deal might not come until 2026. Now, this is what it means to the world and why we need to be informed. You need to know. If you have not subscribed to the channel, please do me a good or do us a good by hitting that subscription button and the bell notification icon. But whenever we post a video, you'll be in the number one to chance on it. Do not also forget, share your opinions and your views. This helps us and keep us informed on how best we should bring updates to you. And also like and share the video so that will help to build a beautiful community. What is happening? We need to be informed because by the virtue of Russia-Ukraine war, when it started during the time COVID-19 just passed and then Russia-Ukraine war started. This brought a whole lot of confusion. People were saying it is the end of the world and people were doing all kinds of crazy things. Till today, it's been over 3 years. The war is going on. Not just war. When they say war, killing of people, innocent people, people who actually did not subscribe for this thing. Why there is a need for this ceasefire. Now, one of the major problems over some of the past reaction videos we saw when President Zelensky visited President Donald Trump in the Oval Office, the misunderstanding of one another. Ukraine is skeptical as officials says Putin can't be trusted and does not truly want peace. But in this case, where does the US stand in this? Because US, who is a middle person coming in right now, it appears and seems that the two parties who are involved are not agreeing to the deal. So how is it going to be possible that if two are fighting and I come as a peacemaker, I want to settle peace and one opponent says no? Right now as we speak, Russia is feeling so pompous, powerful and authoritarian because truly Trump is against using the taxpayers' money in the United States to be funding Ukraine, as the former president Joe and his vice Kamala Harris have started by pumping billions of dollars into the Ukrainian war to keep the war vitalizing, tantalizing, and ongoing. But what it means actually is that you're actually funding killing of innocent people. Will this war stop? Let's go into the details. So as to if the war will stop or not, in an attempt, this is exactly what Trump did. And I quote, Donald Trump has taken a directive approach, pressuring both Ukraine and Russia. He's criticized Putin for refusing to recognize Zelensky's legitimacy, whilst also pushing Ukraine to honor a rare earth mineral deal with the US or face serious problems. So do you see what is going on here? Right now, Trump wants to secure certain important minerals by earth. Maybe, Ukraine is a mass producer of grains, iron rods, and all that. Grains that helps, as you all know, every household literally eats rice, anything wheat related. And for iron rods, every construction company in the world uses these metal materials. So Trump is looking at securing some of these things by having an agreement with Ukraine. But this is the big question. Should Ukraine say yes to this? Is that going to be a security assurance that Russia will not attack Ukraine anymore because now US is involved? Even now, then, is it going to be that if Ukraine have that deal with US, then Russia will have US to battle with? The moment Russia will battle with the US, I tell you, like Trump will say, you're playing with World War III. You are playing with the people's life, World War III.
You're gambling with the lives of millions of people. You're gambling with World War III. You're gambling with World War III.
It means the clock is ticking. If Trump wants to be so much in the land of Ukraine, can Russia beat US in a war attempt? I'm not saying that will happen, but what is going on? If the third party trying to solve the problem, because already it is surfaced on the news that United States President Donald Trump is angry at Russian's president Vladimir. Is he Vladimir also? Is angry at Putin. I said the guy. Putin, you the watch? He said you be crazy. You know the back down.
President Trump sharing in an interview that he is very angry, even pissed, with his Russian counterpart after Vladimir Putin questioned the credibility of Ukraine's Vladimir Zelensky.
So, is Ukraine going to agree with the United States? What do you think? Do you think Ukraine should agree with the United States so that they will sign the earth mineral deals so that there can be a little bit of feather or a shield for Ukraine? Share your opinions. I want to know. If you're watching from America, the United States, any part of the world, and you have any idea, and what do you think, by your opinions and expertise minds, share your opinion under the comment section. But now, this is what is happening. There will be more to this. Trump has threatened another secondary tariff on countries that are buying Russian's oil. This could cause, or this could be a major financial blow to Russia.
Quote, if Russia and I are unable to make a deal on stopping the bloodshed in Ukraine, and if I think it was Russia's fault, which it might not be, but if I think it was Russia's fault, I am going to put secondary tariffs on oil, on all oil coming out of Russia.
But the question is, if the United States have actually imposed another secondary tariff on Russia, making it so difficult for them, could this lead Russia to negotiate? But even this can cause a major financial shake in the global market, where the prices of commodities, stocks, and other things could also be going high. What that means to us is that even though we are out of the COVID-19 pandemic, the Russians' war is still going to bring a similar situation that we faced. But this time around, it's in the area of war. So, in this area of war, I want to bring in someone because he is coming into the picture. During a press conference, this is the challenges that lies ahead. Why you need to be informed. Russia has proposed bringing in North Korea and BRICS nations to the negotiation table, implicating the talks even further. We all know North Korea, Kim Jong-un. Acrobat whistle. Let's watch some moment of Kim Jong-un and let's end it.
North Korea tested what it called an AI suicide drone at its drone technology complex. As a part of North Korean efforts to modernize its military, Kim also inspected upgraded reconnaissance drones capable of tracking targets on land and sea. Kim was also seen examining a large 4-engine aircraft with a radar dome that is believed to be a modified Russian Il-76 cargo plane.
We all know him for testing intercontinental ballistic missiles to create an impression and to impose fear into the world. He's like the dragon of the world. It's like he doesn't care. A man who tests intercontinental ballistic missiles that are chemical, missiles that according to research that show that can destroy a whole human race. He tests this thing. Now, Putin is trying to bring these people and the BRIC nation to the negotiation table. But the question is, what is the BRICS nation? What is North Korea? What are they doing in the picture? Because this is between you and Ukraine. My question here is he trying to bring fear on the table for the United States and other allies of the Ukrainian country and the other countries who want peace to reign, to have a fear panic and say, hey, let's agree to the rules of Putin? That one is still in the dark air. Share your opinions. I like the video. I'll bring you many more updates. Henry Wolford, I sign out.